Hello, my lovelies. Hope you're all well. I'm going to present to you collective readings for Valentine's Day. So I'll be doing 4 different readings for the 4 elements. But I pulled a card, beautiful oracle card for the collective. So for the energy of the 14th of February, this is what has come. This fabulous flower. And these are from the Angel Messenger cards. And it is Emergence. And it's number 21. So already we've got the numerology for Valentine's Day from this card, which 2 and 1 adds up to 3. So 3 is joy, the joy of living, how we express ourselves. And I just want to share with you some of the words written about this beautiful depiction of the flowers, though I'll hold it up for you. The guidance to you through this flower image is that of emergence of love in your heart. It's already underway. The soft green buds, still tightly closed at the centre of the flower, show you that healing is taking place right now in your life. The pink flowers, opening to the light, signify the loving kindness you are learning to use with those you love and those you struggle with. The beauty and emergence of the buds and blossoms of this flower depict both the possibilities for your life and the traps that your rational mind would have you accept as genuine limitations. This image suggests that you are in the right place for spiritual emergence, even if you are having problems remaining unsolved and questions remaining unanswered. Accept that you are being guided by the angels and that you are in the stream of divine love, and that you are healing old pains, fears and confusions that have caused you to try to control your destiny mentally. You need to accept that you are part of a larger plan and that each day you will discover more of the part you play in it. So that's the overall energy for all of you guys for February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Hello, my lovelies. This is a reading for the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, for the 14th of February for Valentine's Day. So I hope you're all well. There's an interesting energy in the cards that I've chosen for you. These are all oracle cards. And a lot of it is to do with letting go of things. So as you move into new energies, new potential relationships, it's letting go of old baggage and stuff from the past. So the first little card is an angel card, and it's Angel of Purification. So the angel's having a little shower there. So this is the washing away of anything that is stuck to you from any past loves that you've had, any upsets, any bitterness, any resentments, any bad feelings that you might have had, because you don't want to take any of that with you into a new relationship. So this angel is with you, helping you to shower away anything that's still attached to you. And sometimes in relationships we give so much of ourselves away, and it can be like little strings of attachment. So there's a need for you to bring those back. So to cut any attachments that you have to past loves, and to claim back any part of you that you've given away that you really need to have back. So ask your angels, ask your guides to help you with that, to really discard those things on an emotional level, so that when somebody new does come in, then if they should say something and trigger a button with you, you don't go back into that old patterning. You can just say, oh yeah, okay, I've heard that before. I don't need to react that way because that's my old pattern. I hear what they're saying. I don't need to take it personally. It's just a comment that they've made. And look how far I've come. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I've moved beyond it. Now here we have a self-mastery card, and it is strength. So I get the sense that with some of you, you might have felt knocked down to your knees, poleaxed, wiped out by certain relationships that you've had. And it might have affected some of you with your sense of self-worth. And if you're still playing an old program, wondering, well, will I ever get a chance to find someone to be happy with? And what this card says is yes, definitely. Once you remove yourself from that old way of thinking and believing, and you come from the heart rather than just the mind, this is about changing your mind and also being wholehearted. So if we're half-hearted in a situation, we're not giving that part of ourselves which can be loving, can be nurturing, can be receptive as well. So if there are any wounds or bruises to your hearts, it's acknowledging that and saying, right, the healing needs to be done because I don't want to give a wounded or bruised heart to somebody else, and it's not their job to fix it. So with the Strength card, it says, I withstand all kinds of stress and pressure, the things that seem to work against me. As a master, I take strength from my close contact with my inner self. So all those things that we've experienced in relationships, right from when we're little ones, and you have your first crush or your first kiss or your first feeling of wanting to be with somebody else, and some disappointments that you might have had, and upsets that you might have had. Those things are, on the one hand, yes, might have been had a sense of negativity about them, but they've actually strengthened you to become who you are now. And so to be able to bless all of those people, all of those situations, and to say without that, without those experiences that I've had, I wouldn't be able to have such a clear understanding of what love is all about, and how I need to love myself first before I can give love to anybody else. So you take strength from the close contact with your inner self. And when we can acknowledge that all these people who have come into our lives to upset us or to disappoint us or to break our hearts, on one level we've agreed to that. And when you can acknowledge that and say, right, okay, so it's a soul contract, I've completed that contract, thank you very much, I've learned what it is I need to learn, and now I can move to another level and draw in people who won't do those things to me, and I won't do those things to them either. And we move beyond that lower energy of fear. Will I be loved? Will they like me? What do I have to do to keep them in my life? And that's all ego stuff. So it's fear-based egos that help us to repeat relationships over and over and over again that are disappointing, that are upsetting. And once you can recognize that and say, well, I'll not allow that sort of energy into my life anymore, I'm bringing in something that is very, very different. And a theme I've found through all of the signs is that there's an amazing shift in energies coming in for us all, and it's a wake-up call for an awful lot of people. So if some of you have been waiting for a very long time for your soulmate or your twin flame or your life partner, that energy is coming in for a lot of us. And the people that we are drawing in with regard to those soulmates, twin flames, is very, very different to that which we've experienced previously. But it's vitally important that you clear away the old baggage, the old debris, before you let them in. And they should have done the same as well. Now, these are the romance angel cards, and we have one here. And it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that suggests that whoever comes into your life, or whoever is around you at present, if things have been difficult between you, then there's an energy which can help you to work on it, to bring it to another level. But I also get the sense with this that the relationship you are working on is the one with yourself initially. And that's vital that you do that. So as you forgive yourself, learn to love yourself, and let go of any self-criticism or self-sabotage, is to say, I'm worthy of love. I am worthy of the very best of relationships in my life. And as I've said to some of the other signs, is do not settle for less than what you've asked for. Only accept that which is of the highest and the best form of love for you. And you start with you. So in a way, it's discarding what you thought you could have and letting in something that is far better than you can possibly imagine. I've chosen another card from the Tarot of Love, and this is the Four of Lightnings. So you see these two little people made out of clouds, and they're holding lightning rods. So there's the sun, there's the earth. So this is an energy of bringing heaven to earth in your relationships. So this is a divinely inspired relationship that you're calling in. So firstly, it's with your higher self. And you see the way that the lightning bolts are shaped. So it's like a conduit or a electricity pylon, and how the energy comes down into those little dudes. So they represent your male and female energy, so your higher self, the yin and the yang of things. And they are a bit like guardian angels. So they are like a junction, so the energy coming down through them into the earth, into you, to stabilize, having a stable relationship. So it's securing your happiness against external claims, irritations and dangers. So if you are resonating with a fear about a relationship, oh, it could go wrong, or it might not last. When you're holding that vibration, that's the sort of relationship you will attract in. It won't last. They won't stick around. And you can see again, maybe the programming and patterns that you're bringing in. But with this changing of energy on the planet, this is bringing in soulmates, twin flames, those of a much higher vibration. So when you're clear of all your old baggage, that's when they can come in. And on the 6th of March, there is a major shift and change with the energies of the cosmos. The planet Uranus moves into the sign of Taurus for 7 years. So Uranus rules lightning and earthquakes and change and chaos. It rules the future. It rules groups. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, or stuck at home, or isolated, the energy that is coming in for you is not just about one-to-one partnerships, it's about group energy. So you may find that you meet your new partner through a new group of people. So say you join a gardening group and they go off on a coach trip from time to time, or you join an art class and there'll be other people there of all ages, or something like that, something that's maybe local, that you feel comfortable and it's a safe environment to be in. And that's where the energy of this new partnership can show up for you. And also in that group energy, you may get this sense of purification and strength, because you're in a supportive energy, you're in a supportive group of people who are not judging you. And also you can really enjoy their company, you can enjoy any trips or whatever that you go on, because they're all like-minded, nice like-minded people. Now, there's a card here from lovely Gordon Smith. These are his 5 keys to happiness cards. So what we've got for you is the earth seed. So you see there's a beautiful tree in blossom, and there's a little embryo baby in the roots. And it is number 1. So 1's a new beginnings, new start, reset button. Moving away from the mundane, how things have been, how you may have held yourself back with regard to how you relate to other people. But the energy of this beautiful card, the blossom on the tree, represents what you have grown in your life, what you have given birth to, how you have nurtured those around you, nurtured yourself. Because if you don't nurture a tree, it cannot give birth, it cannot blossom. And so the little embryo baby in here is a part of you, a new part of you that would like to emerge. So this represents the earth energies. And as I said, the planet Uranus is moving into the sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus is the earth. So we're looking at springtime. We're looking at, as the flowers and the blossoms of the trees start to emerge again after being asleep for a very long time. And also a gestation period for giving birth to a human being is 9 months. So you might like to take yourself back 9 months and see what seed you planted, what seeds were planted around you, what you thought of giving birth to or bringing into the world. Because by the springtime, things will start to show. So little shoots will start to pop up through the earth in your life, start to emerge. So if you meet someone around the time of Valentine's Day, it can just be the beginnings of something that's going to emerge as a family tree, it can be. So it's giving birth to a family tree. So if something's already established in your life, say for example you have been married and you have had children, and the children have grown up and left, and say you're on your own, you already have a family tree of your own, but your tree might join up with somebody else's family tree, and so the branches get interconnected. And it is said that trees can talk to each other, so through their leaves and also through their roots, the root systems in woods and forests, etc., they will talk to each other. So there's an interconnectedness. So as you allow yourself to connect to that part of you which says, I'm available, I'm ready, I'm clear of baggage, I've a lot to give, but I also am ready to receive. And it's finding that lovely harmony in that situation. So we're finishing with these lovely, lovely card from the Angelic Messengers. And it is release. So you see the beauty of the flowers. Just in little buds there. Just starting to open up. Just starting to emerge. And the number 23 adds up to 5. So 5 is a number that's associated on one level with discontent. And we can get used to that. We can go through life being really discontented because on some level we feel we don't deserve happiness or love or joy or good things in our lives. But say, for example, you've got a toothache and you don't want to go to the dentist. So you chew on the other side, but after a while it gets so discomforting and painful, you know you have to do something about it. So your discontent moves you to find content in maybe having something painful done to you. And then you can really start to eat again and drink again and enjoy life. So the energy of release is about surrender and letting go. And one of the things that you can release is the belief that you're going to be on your own for the rest of your life. Release that old words from, say, members of your family or friends that have maybe put you down and made you feel that you aren't worthy. And once you let go of all of that, which is somebody else's belief system, somebody else's opinion, say, I don't claim that, I don't own that, it is not mine. Now I'm opening up my heart, I'm opening up my life to let something truly wonderful come in. So I'm going to share with you a little prayer. Sorry, candle's about to crack. And it's about finding your soulmate. If you desire a spiritually based romantic relationship, then say this prayer. You can amplify the power of the prayer by first imagining the feeling of being in such a relationship. Imagine that you're with your soulmate and are completely loved and honoured. Then say, love gods and goddesses sent from heaven above, Angus and Aphrodite, male and female deities signifying beauty and loveliness, Guinevere and Iseult, bringers of magical love, I invite you to my spiritual wedding, wherein I am wed to my soulmate first in spiritual union. I feel my beloved deeply within my body and soul. I send this feeling to my soulmate, and I thank you for delivering these feelings to my beloved as my sacred Valentine message. Thank you for uniting my soulmate and me through the ethers. Thank you for clearly guiding us to find one another. Thank you for bringing us together in blissful union. Thank you for overseeing my love life. So there you are, my lovelies. I hope that's been of some help to you. I do wish you well for Valentine's Day, wherever you may be and whatever it is you do. Please leave a comment. I'd love to know what happens, who you might meet or who shows up for you. Thank you for watching and liking and sharing, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, my lovelies. I just thought I'd let you know I'm doing a special offer for Valentine's readings. It will be from the 14th until the end of the month. I'm offering 20% off a private reading. So if you'd like to have details of that, it's all in the box below. I'm taking bookings now. So if you don't want to miss out on having a reading with me, then get in touch straight away. Thanks for watching. Bye.